Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Mike's Gourmet Kitchen. In today's episode, we're going to be preparing a delicious home-style potato salad. It's not just savory, it's also sweet and contains stuff like dill, condensed milk and all that lovely goodness. Please remember, if you guys do enjoy the content, to drop a like down below, comment and subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon too to receive updates on future videos. Let's get cooking. Okay, to start off, we've got this beautiful bowl of potatoes, and the common thing to do is to actually skin these, remove all the outsides. You can see they've got a bit of impurities and stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to leave on the skins, remove some of the dirty areas and stuff like that. Reason being is, when you boil the potatoes and you're making a potato salad, the skins actually help the potatoes to stay firm. You've probably seen it before, that when you cut a potato and it's boiled, it tends to stick to the skin. So we're just going to keep it like that. We're going to peel these and get them into some boiling water with some salt and pepper. Here we have our beautifully chopped dill pickles. Now we'll move on and do the same thing for the onions and then some bacon. The bacon and the onions we're going to be frying together in a pan, which we're going to be adding to the potatoes once they're cooked, along with the mayonnaise, the egg, etc. Here we go. For the bacon, I'm using beautiful shoulder bacon, nice and fresh. And we're going to slice these. I was thinking about strips, but to make it a bit easier for the salad, we're also just going to make it into small little cubes. One tip that I can give for slicing bacon is, if bacon, especially if you have previously frozen bacon, you took it out of the freezer, don't defrost it all the way. Completely defrosted bacon becomes a bit slimy and harder to work with. So while it's frozen, well, semi-frozen, it's a lot easier to slice and cube. And you can use it for everything, for breakfast, whether you're making lunch, baguettes, or breakfast wraps, whichever way. It works great for that. So yes, keep them slightly frozen and it's easier to slice. And there we go, bacon all chopped up, nicely cubed. And now we'll go ahead and move on to the pan, get the bacon and onions fried together, add some spice while we wait for our potatoes to finish cooking. Let's add some olive oil. You'll see the oil gets hot when it starts to move around the pan pretty easily. It becomes very liquidy. As you can see, it flows around pretty easily. That's how you know it's nice and hot. Now we can go ahead and add our onions. Okay, about 2-3 minutes later, onions are nice and glazed. Let's go ahead and add our bacon that we just diced. For the seasoning, it's pretty simple. If you don't really like spicy food, you can leave out the cayenne pepper, maybe add some other seasoning. To this, we're just going to be adding some garlic salt, black pepper, coarse black pepper, and the cayenne pepper, and that should be it. It's pretty plain and simple. and it'll give immense flavor to the salad. We'll add half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. The thing with the bacon is you don't want to add too much garlic salt. You just want to get the garlic flavor, cause the bacon's already salty most of the times, unless you're buying the plain shoulder bacon which hasn't been smoked and stuff like that. So we add a little bit of the garlic salt, also about half a teaspoon, and now we'll move on to our black pepper, also half a tablespoon, or half a teaspoon. Give it all a mix through and get these nice and cooked. Okay, it's been about 8 minutes now. Our bacon looks like it's nice and crispy. Let's have a look. Oh man, it smells absolutely amazing. We'll take this off, place it in a bowl to the side, let it cool down, and then we will move on to our potatoes. Okay, potatoes are all done, nice and soft. We can test it with a knife. There we go. So we'll put these in our container now. What I'm going to be doing is I'll put them in the zinc with some cold water to help them cool down a bit faster. You could put it in your fridge or your freezer for a few minutes to let it cool down, because to make it easier to handle. Just watch out, if you do put the hot surface inside a fridge on a piece of glass, it might crack the glass. So I'd recommend either using an ice bath submerged with some cold water or the ice, and we'll get that going. Get these potatoes cooled down, get them cubed, and then start assembling the salad. We will start off with about 6 tablespoons of reduced oil, tangy mayonnaise, and then we'll have 3 tablespoons of salad cream. This will give it that nice fluffy taste and also add a bit of sweetness. Let's give this a mix through. Okay, we'll start off by adding half a teaspoon of celery seeds. Then about half a teaspoon of parsley, some dried parsley. Let's mix. Moving on to our next part, we're using full cream sweetened condensed milk. We're going to be using about half a can, so that's about 150 mils. Mix this through. That'll bring out the nice sweet taste of the mayonnaise, all that sugary goodness, in contrast with our dill pickles, which is the sour, tangy taste, which will highlight the taste of the mayonnaise. Our dill pickles that we chopped earlier, add that to the mix. Perfect, all mixed through. You can see it's nice and bouncy. That's what you want. It's nice and fluffy. It won't be too acidic, too heavy on the stomach, and it makes it an ideal salad dressing for the potatoes. You can see our pieces of dill pickles, the celery seeds, parsley, and it smells really, really good. Okay, next on, let's move on to slicing or cubing our potatoes. Okay, our potatoes are nicely cooled down. Look at these beauties, nice and big. You can see where we sliced out the impurities and everything. Let's go ahead and get these cubed. About that size I think is ideal, and you can see they're nice and firm. The potato is very soft and the skin is nice and firm. It'll hold the texture of the potato salad very nicely. Let's go ahead and do this for the rest of the potatoes. Okay, all of our potatoes are cubed. We've got these beautiful, it looks a bit rustic, which is nice. Potatoes nice and soft, skins are nice and firm. There is a fine line between boiling it too long. If you boil it for too long, the skin becomes too soft, and when you try to cut it, you'll just peel off the skin. So just be sure to check your potatoes when you prepare them. With that being said, let's move on to adding our dressing. There we go. Let's add it all together. Great. So potato salad all folded over. You can see nicely mixed through, everything's coated. Let's add our bacon and onion. And we'll give it one final mix. Perfect, all done, all mixed through. You can garnish it now with some more parsley if you want. And okay, there we go, all done, dressed and ready to go. We're going to put this in the fridge for about an hour. It'll allow the flavor to infuse, and then it'll be ready to serve. It'll cool down, it'll be nice, refreshing and crisp. Okay, so that's it for the potato salad, all done and dusted. You can go ahead now and serve this to family, for friends, at a barbecue, a braai, whichever way you like. It smells absolutely amazing. It's been in the fridge for about an hour. And now for the best part, let's go ahead and give it a taste. Got some of the green onion, the bacon, the whole mayo mixture. Let's grab a bite. Wow, that tastes absolutely amazing. It's creamy, it's got some spice, it's savory, the taste of the onion, the bacon, and the crispiness of the dill pickles and the green onion is absolutely amazing. You guys should definitely give this a try. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and please do remember, if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe, hit the like button on the video, drop some comments down below, and hit the bell icon too to receive notifications on future videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
Hold up.